Welcome to my views and news. Friday's first video, two news stories for you. First one is about Jawar Mohammed, Oromo opposition politician, vice chairman of Oromo Federalist Congress, who was on a private hiking adventure. He climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. I have 2 points about this hiking mission of Jawar. Secondly, Oromo Liberation Army OLA is sharing pictures, videos. Some Fano fighters have been captured by the Oromo Liberation Army. They are Fano fighters, or OLA is claiming that they are Fano fighters. Whatever the case is, but pictures, videos are being shared showing some people clad in uniform of Amhara Fano militia, and they're being interviewed as well. What are they saying, Fano fighters, in the interviews? Obviously, interviews of detainees must not be trusted because they are under pressure, under duress. Whatever is told to them, they say. But what did these Fano captives say? We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, Jawar, who was one of the most popular Oromo politicians a few years ago. He was leading figure in Oromo protests, which dismantled EPRDF alliance. And after Hachalo's murder, there was unrest in Oromia, in Addis Ababa. Jawar was arrested, and for more than a year, he remained in prison. At the start of this year, he was released from prison. After his release, he became largely silent. People accused him of being in secret alliance with PM Abiy, with Prosperity Party. He kept on denying. Then he embarked on peace trip. He visited Europe. He visited US, Canada. He preached peace there. Bakle Garba was there. Jawar was not critical of the government. Bakle Garba criticized government, federal government, PP, pulling without pulling any punches. Bakle Garba was delivered a message that he must not return to Ethiopia. So he's still outside Ethiopia. Jawar returned. Later, his bodyguards were arrested during some celebrations a few months ago. I think in Bishoftu, his bodyguards were arrested. Later, bodyguards were granted bail, but the judge who granted bail to Jawar's bodyguards was arrested by federal forces a few weeks ago. Then Jawar departed Ethiopia once again. Last time he was in Nairobi, Kenya. And a few minutes ago, Jawar shared details of his climbing adventure. He was on a hiking mission. He climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. In his message, he said that it was his wish since his childhood to climb this top, Mount Kilimanjaro. And it was a great feeling that he accomplished his mission. 2 points I want to make about Jawar's hiking mission. Obviously, he has right to enjoy vacation. Everyone has this right. But all the while, he was tweeting about Oromo protests in Oromia a few days ago. He was busy hiking in Tanzania. He was warning the government against crackdown on protesters. He was, in a way, backing demonstrations. He was telling Oromo youth to continue demonstrations while climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. So he was enjoying his vacation while endangering the future of Oromo youth. That is why I said that a protest movement could be difficult to proceed. It would be difficult to continue the movement because leaders are outside Ethiopia. Jawar, Baklek, Garba. OLA fighting in forests. So while being on a personal trip, he backed continuation of protests. It means that he was just trying to assure Oromo youth that he was with them, though he was on his personal tour. Secondly, in his tweet about his hiking adventure, he said that he took the message of peace to African skies. So by climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, Jawar took the message of peace to African skies. You see that he is linking his personal endeavor to his political ambitions. Is this how you achieve peace? By climbing mountains, by linking this climbing adventure with the peace prospects in Africa, in Ethiopia. And lastly, he said that people, African Ethiopians, they deserve peace. They have suffered on daily basis. They're being massacred and displaced. I think if it was his personal adventure, personal mission of hiking, obviously he has right to enjoy his life, but he should not link it to the peace. For this peace, he'll have to play his part. By climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, Jawar cannot bring about peace. This is not the role which people expect from Jawar. People expect from him to be an opposition politician. Opposition politicians are not extremist terrorists. They launch their struggles peacefully, political peaceful struggles. That is what opposition politicians do. But secondly, Oromo Liberation Army OLA has captured some Fano fighters. We know that last more than a week ago, there were clashes in East Valaga, in Kiramo, in Angargutin, and hundreds were killed in those clashes. Reportedly, Oromo Liberation Army, Oromia forces, they jointly fought some Amhara militia members. Some say that local Amharas who were armed now, they fought, and some others say that Amhara militias, Amhara Fano, entered Oromia from Amhara. It led to confrontation between forces from Oromia and Amhara regions. And back then, we saw statements from Oromo Liberation Army which accused Fano and Amhara Special Force of having entered Oromia region of Ethiopia. Oromia regional government remained largely silent. Ethiopian federal government too. Now Fano fighters, some have been captured by Oromo Liberation Army. OLA is showing pictures and videos of these Fano fighters. Are they Fano fighters or are they local ethnic Amharas of Valaga who are being shown as Fano fighters? It's not clear, but these Fano fighters, prisoners, are being interviewed on pro-OLA news sources, and these Fano fighters, obviously, who are under duress, they say that they were sent by Amhara regional government, that they were told to cut off necks of Oromos. But obviously, no one should trust the statements of these captured POWs or captured Fano fighters. They will speak whatever OLA will tell them to speak. That is why please do not trust their statements. It will lead to further hatred between the two ethnic groups, the two sides. No confirmation from the other side that Fano fighters have been taken prisoner by OLA. The other side, Amhara side, says that Fano has not entered Valaga, that local Amharas, they're armed, they're fighting, they're defending because OLA attacks them, because Oromia regional government forces attack them. They have a right to arm themselves, and this right was backed by Azima party, Ibrahim Naga, a few days ago, and before that we know that some Amhara PP party officials, they have been implicitly supporting the arming of ethnic Amharas in Valaga. So, arming of Amharas in Valaga going on for some time, it is leading to confrontation. Amhara side said there is no Fano in Valaga. OLA and Oromo government, they are of this view that there are Fano fighters who entered Valaga from Amhara. They are training local Amharas, they are arming local Amharas. There are training camps of Fano fighters in Valaga. Watch the video which has been shared by pro-OLA backed pro-OLA news sources showing allegedly some Fano fighters who have been taken prisoner by Oromo Liberation Army. Thank you for watching.
ወደዚህ ምን አይነት ሽፍታ አለ ተባላችሁ? ኦነግ የሚባል ሽፍታ አለ ሂዳችሁ ምን አድርጉ ተባላችሁ?
ያው የሚያዝያዙ አልያዝም ያለ
መግደል ነው። የሚያዘው ማየት ይዛለ አልያዝል ያለውን ትገላለህ ተብለህ እዚህ ስደርስ ደግሞ ምን አጋጠመ?
እዚህ ሲጀመር እኔ ሷለ
ምን አይነት መሳሪያ ነው የምትተኩሰው? ጥቁር መሳሪያ ቱርክ እሱን ነው የምትተኩሰው? ወደ ጦሩ